Hey, what's crack-a-lackin' Christians? So I got a little bit of a story time here for you. So back before I was saved, before God found me, whenever I was still that lost sheep, and I was living in the world, I was a little bit of a punk rocker, if you couldn't tell by my appearance. But I remember this one time I was thinking about it the other day when I was at this Motley Crue concert. It was Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Joan Jett, and I had rolled up a bunch of weed, probably like $300-400 worth of weed. Had a bag, like literally just a Ziploc bag full of joints, and I started smoking. And everybody around me, they wanted to smoke too, but I mean, you don't know where these people's mouths has been. So I was just passing the joints around, and I was like, "Here, you can just take one. You can have it. Smoke with your group. I'm gonna smoke by myself." And I had this whole section just smoking like crazy. And I was thinking, if we shared the gospel how I shared that weed, the gospel would spread like wildfire. People would be getting saved left and right. You don't know the chain reaction that would take place if you would share the gospel how you used to share your drugs back in the day, whenever you were still in the world, whenever you were still doing the cocaine, the alcohol, the pills, the weed, all of that stuff, how you used to share it with all your friends, share it with random strangers at parties. Imagine walking up to random strangers and sharing the gospel, and that seed gets planted, and they think to themselves, Jesus died for my sins? All the dirty things that I have done? You mean he died just so I could be saved from that? So I could live righteous in his name? He took my place on that cross instead? And then they go and they get into their word and they become disciples, and then they start spreading the gospel, and it just spreads like wildfire. Boom, boom, boom. One person getting saved after another, and then another. So instead of people getting high one after another, they're getting saved. They're getting the salvation that Jesus died for them. I don't know. It's just a beautiful revelation God gave me. So I just pray that this encourages whoever is watching to share your faith, share your testimony, what God has done for you. Just drop a comment down below of a little thing that God has done for you, or a major thing. But not only share a comment, but share with somebody new that you don't even know. People that's never met you before. Just share the glory that God deserves. Okay? But God bless you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Amen.